guys, welcome to what is theoretically a bonus slash mini episode of the hashtag survival podcast. And if you're having a hard time finding this, or if you had to ask me where it was and I had to link it to you on Discord, I apologize because I don't know how to upload these things. And there is a really high potential that it would be lost. So, that being said, I am here with my sidekick D.
Hey, I am here.
Who is barely awake, alive.
I am running on the fumes of caffeine.
There we go. She's a trooper. And in this little mini episode, we were just going to give you guys a brief-ish background on each of us, since all we've done is just talk at you. And nobody knows us. And it's very lonely. No, I'm kidding. But I will go first because D is not awake. Actually, I'm going to mute myself and clear my throat.
Very good, very good. This is like prime content that they're missing out on, though.
Oh my god. Well, I went to the doctor and they were like, make sure you're doing antihistamines, make sure you're doing Claritin, make sure you're doing this, that, and the other thing. And we're going to give you the steroid injection because it seems like your allergies are really bad. And then I messaged them back because I'm like, I still am having all these issues. And they're like, JK, we're going to give you an antibiotic.
Oh, God.
But I haven't gone and picked it up because it's my day off and I don't want to drive 20 minutes each way to go back into the city. So I'm just like, if I survive this long without the antibiotic, surely I can survive one more day.
I believe in you.
My nose disagrees, but I went to Costco and bought like 7,000 pallets of tissue, so I should be okay. Tissue forts for days. It's fine. At least the fever's gone. All right, so I'll go first. Let's see. My name is Jordan, and I like long walks in the rain. No, I'm kidding. I do like walks in the rain. I also like unicorns. If you ever stop in our Discord, you will see many, many unicorn pictures. These are emotes that I had made for my Twitch account that have migrated to the Discord. I've been married to my wife, Becca, for like 700 million years. We actually met on World of Warcraft, where she ended up coming across and joining my guild on the recommendation of a friend. All very romantic, very nerd and romantic. We've lived together since I up and moved to Ohio from New York, which hence the allergies. And we currently have, as of the time of this podcast, 8 cats, but it's always subject to change. I like, it's true. I'll just be like, man,
yeah.
Remember last week when I had 8 cats? Yeah. Those were the good days. I like survival games. It's pretty much the only genre I play now that I dabble in MMOs, but the thing with an MMO is that I need to have 2 things. I need to have people to bullshit with, either on text or preferably on voice. And I need to have some type of show to watch. Because if I do not have those 2 things, my attention just fucking wanders out of the building and I can't get it back. So at least with survival games, it's really hard to multitask, I find. Usually because I'm trying to listen to make sure that something isn't creeping up to try to eat me. Or in the case of the PvP game, someone isn't creeping up to try to eat me. It's really the same problem. But what else? I ran the official Green Hell Discord from shortly after the time they came into early access in 2019 to about a year and change later in 2020. It was really fun. They're a really nice, great group of people, and I got to meet a lot of really interesting folks in the Discord. And also they're Polish, so working at that 6-hour ahead time was very interesting. Luckily, I get up at 5 a.m. every morning for my job, so I was able to hook up with them like right around their lunchtime, basically, and actually coordinate stuff, so I feel like that helped a lot. In August of 2020 or September of 2020, I switched over to fulfilling the same kind of position with the game The Infected, where I actually do the Discord, the social media. I engage with the developer, I engage with the community, I coordinate different kind of like moderation teams. There's a team for the wiki, there's a team for the Steam boards, and a team for the Discord, and been doing that since 2020. I help with a couple of other Discords, and I've helped with a couple of Discords, organization and stuff, usually for smaller development teams, where I'll just kind of donate some time to helping them set up tags or helping them set up the layout. I've done that for Star Sand, for the game Far North, and a couple of others whose names I'm forgetting off the top of my head. Oh, Castaway. I'm like, Jesus Christ, what other games? And it's been fun. It's really interesting to have the chance to engage with people from so many different countries. Star Sand teams for Italy. I said Creepy Jars from Poland, and Far North has people from Canada and from different places. So it's been just a really cool experience to engage with all these different people. And let me think. Other than that, it's mostly just survival games. My favorite one is The Long Dark, hands down. Gorgeous game, great music. And I mean, other than that, I think I really like any of the ones that I feel like I have that kind of knife's edge of being about to die. So things like Stranded Deep, like Green Hell, where you have that really interactive system, the inventory or the way the world interacts with you. Things like Scum, Modded Daisy is another popular one. Just anything where I feel like I'm about to be one poor decision away from certain death is really where I spend my gaming time. My free time outside of doing all this has lately been 100,000% dedicated to trying to get everything for hashtag survival up on its feet. So the podcasts and the website and the curator page, the Discord and all that stuff. But otherwise, I spend time with my wife and cats. And I recently picked up a drone, a DJI Mini 2, which so far I have impressively flown into walls and taken some pictures with. So that's... I've flown into walls twice. This is where he got his name of Wally. Just, it's actual wall for wall. But he's okay. I just want to point out that he's okay, and he flies, and he's fine. And the scratches and the cracks are just, you know...
Just character.
I was going to say character building. Yes. All right. You can go and talk about your weird hobbies. Okay.
Wow, okay. Yeah, this feels very reminiscent to me of like, the first day of a new class in school, and they're like, okay, everybody stand up and tell us a fact about yourself. And little anxiety-filled baby D had a meltdown. Uh, but yeah, here we go. So my name is D. I often go by Nublar in most games and on Discord. I'm in my mid-30s. I live in New York with my partner and my one cat compared to Jordan's massive pack. His name is Ramen. He is a brown tabby, and I love him very much. He's my little furry son. And yeah, I've been gaming since I was very, very young. Like my earliest memories, involved uh involved video games. So it's been most of my life has been my main big hobby. Mostly consoles when I was a kid. I loved my Sega Genesis, loved Sonic games. Um, and it was in my teens when my uncle got a PC that was pretty good for the time. Um, was when I started getting into PC gaming and started playing, first person shooters and online games and such. And Yeah, I remember 11, 12-year-old me spending many, many hours playing Duke Nukem 3D with my uncles. And I played Quake 3 Arena was my first true multiplayer game love, and I spent so much time of my life in that game. Years, years and years, hours upon hours. I love that game. It will always hold a special place in my heart. And shooters and sort of fast-paced games is where I really hung out in the gaming sphere for a long time. But I started getting into survival games with things like Ark, Conan Exiles, things that like in our previous uh podcasts and in Jordan's opinion, we would call uh what would you say, Jordan? MMO light or survival light, basically. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, I started with more games like that. And I enjoyed those games, and I still enjoy those games. But I've definitely come to appreciate the more nuanced ones as well. Mostly with the the guidance of Jordan, who is the more uh I don't want to like punch myself down and say the smarter player, but um you know, truth truth where it belongs, I suppose. Jordan's the more tactical one who approaches situations with a little more finesse. I like to fight things, so I'm the one that sees a zombie and goes, "Okay, I'm gonna go punch it and see if it dies." Uh, so my play style is not very cautious, even in games where it really should be, and that's where the joke comes from that I am a corpse run expert, and I spend half my time in these survival games running back to my body to pick up my bag from the shame of my failure. um, and yeah, I mean that's uh that's me when it comes to gaming. I like fast paced. I like punching things. Uh, and yet weirdly, I also love cooking and fishing systems, which are like the complete opposite. Those are like the chillest thing ever. So, yeah, I don't know. I've got weird tastes, I guess. Other than gaming and helping Jordan out with hashtag survival and such, I also for a long time was big into tabletop games, D&D and D and such. I had a pretty consistent group that played together regularly for a few years. We're taking a bit of a break, but I'm hoping to get back into that soon. Um, yeah, and I don't, other than, other than gaming, other than helping out with hashtag survival, I hang out with my partner. I watch a lot of cooking shows. I take very long naps with my cat. um, and yeah, that's me. That's D.
Lol. If we ever do t-shirts, that'll be your t-shirt.
Yeah, that's me.
Just like that's me, that's D. That's it. It'll be a
I
hood.
guess I
Or no,
should. Sorry, go ahead. What were you say?
oh, I was gonna say it'll be a snuggie. I should
Yeah, it's gotta be a Snuggie. It's gotta be. It has to
but
be.
then I realized I don't really know anything about snuggies except for what I see on the commercials.
Listen, Snuggies are great. All right. Um, I used to laugh about Snuggies because it's like, oh, haha, it's a blanket with arms. Why do you need that? Just wear a blanket. And then Chris, that's my partner, bought me a Snuggie, and he was like, look, just try it. I think you'll love it. And I tried it, and oh my god, it's the greatest thing. It's incredible. So I will stand Snuggie until I die. um, and I realized what I was gonna say was I did not really share what my favorite survival game was, which if I had to pick one, I would say is probably Scum. I think I think Scum is the one. that really ticks all the boxes for me and also gives me a good dose of the things that I like, which is the fighting of the zombies and being able to collect ridiculous amounts of guns and motorcycles and what have you.
Well, that'll all change once they put in this spider cave
Yeah,
thing.
well then the relationship is over, and sorry, Scum. It's been a nice run. Uh, gonna have
Uninstall.
to. No, I mean they look spooky, but it'll be fine. I think I can handle it.
Well, at least it's the end of getting Becca to come play with us. Unless we
Yeah, no,
don't tell
that's
her.
it. Oh, surprise! No, then she'll be like really upset with us, and
No, but it's a
I don't want
cave.
that.
I mean, the cave can't creep after her as long as we keep her away from the caves.
That's true. That's true. Make sure she never
It's
goes in
more,
the caves, and it'll all be fine.
yeah, it's like a tactical decision. It's fine. I'll figure it out. It's totally fine. She's very, very easygoing about this stuff. It'll be great. Okay, so that is our little mini bonus thing. So at least now you have some kind of, I don't know, background on the people who babble at you each week.
Some sort of understanding of where we come from, and we're not just random people talking at you about survival
I
games with no
mean,
background. I mean, we are, but I'm saying
okay,
we have some background. Like we're not like it's not like we're new to these things. Like we've been gaming, we've been playing these games for quite a while. So we at least
yeah.
come from some sort of understanding, I assure you.
Yes, when I put the background post for this on the website, I'll make sure to include all our gaming certifications and credentials.
Yes, yes, we will show you our licenses, and we will prove that we are legit.
I'll put a nice video of all our bloopers and fuck ups. So you can see that we're completely on task and on point.
And then that's going to negate everything that I've just said about us knowing what we're doing and talking about. So
That's okay. I'll put pictures of our cats. I'll put some pictures of us. And then at the bottom, I'm just going to put the video of the first time we met sausages in the forest. And then that'll pretty much
uh,
just encapsulate everything about. And they'll be like, oh, okay, I get it. They're morons. They're a pair of morons from New York.
that video does really sort of sum up a lot about the way we play these games. So that is a good choice. Good choice.
Yep. Me hiding on the cliff shooting arrows and you running at it with a chainsaw.
Yep, absolutely.
That's a perfect note to end this on. Once again, I hope you enjoyed this little bonus hashtag survival podcast. And as I'm legally and contractually obligated to do, joking, I want to thank our patrons, Rinby, Mitzi, and Foxy, for your hard-earned dollar bills, which help us pay for the website that we record this on. So it's all a little circle of life. And as always, have a great day. Be sure to drop into the Discord. And yeah, make sure you also go back and listen to the other podcast, which should be posted concurrently with this, which is our end of March summation thing, which ironically will be posted on April. So maybe that's the April Fools, that it's a March summary in April. See, it was all planned.
Yeah,
Part of
this
the
is
plan.
totally 100% our intention.
Yep. See you, folks.
Bye.